Firas, I'm 10 years old and I'm grade 5 this year. I love books because it's really entertaining. I really recommend you reading one, and it's more fun than video games. The title of the book is The Getaway. I really recommend you reading it, and it's a really fun book. The author of the book is Jeff Kinney. He lives in Fort Washington. He's a cartoonist. He is 50 years old. He was born in 1975. Once he was really bored out of his mind, and then he decided, why don't I try writing a book? And then it became out really successful. I would love to become an author. I would write something similar to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The type is a diary and a young adult fiction. The genre of the book is comedy. The main characters are Greg Heffley, Roderick Heffley, Manny Heffley, and Rowley Jeffersons. Greg Heffley, he's always a troublemaker. He always does trouble, and then he somehow finds a way to fix it. And him and his best friend he embarrasses him a lot. It is Greg Heffley. He is really funny. There are 20 chapters and 217 pages. It takes me about an hour to read it. Because the pages are not really that long, so it's way easier than a 300-page book. And there are some books that they're 217 pages, but they have way too long pages, which is just hard. For example, Harry Potter, it's a 300-page book, but with so many words, so many sentences. Because it's entertaining and exciting, so you want to read fast because you can't wait to read the other pages. I really like this book because it relates to my life. And then I'm not the only one who has experienced this stuff, so it's really good. It's related because when they got on the plane, there was a baby sitting next to them, crying the whole flight. And then Greg got annoyed, and then he tried to swap seats with Roderick, but Roderick wouldn't let. And then that's the same thing with me. That's what happened. And also, when I got sunburned, I got sunburned like 5 years ago, and it was really annoying, and it made my skin look so dark. I learned that just don't be bad to your brothers and sisters. They always have a way of coming back to you. I have one sister, older sister, but like a few seconds. We get along like when we play, we read and we go down walking and play in the playground. That's what we always do. After reading this book, I realized that this improved my relationship with my sister, and it made it way better. My favorite quote is when Greg, when they went into the airport hotel, and there was a tiny room in there, and then they got out and they snuck back in because they got kicked out, and they had a whole dinner, but then everyone who lived there recognized them because they threw a box jellyfish inside the pool. Their little brother Manny did. And then they had a war with them, and they had to sneak out the whole place real quick. It became a total war. That they threw all tennis balls on them, and then he said war. He said like a whole war is going on. I really need to go. And then his friend Rowley was like, yeah, we really need to go. It's because it really matches the picture on it. Like, they all threw tennis balls at them, threw their rackets at them, and they had to climb up the fence. What do you call it? The thing protecting around the tennis place. They had to climb that so they can get out, and Greg almost broke his leg. It's because it's really inspiring, really funny, and it's just relatable. I'm pretty sure it's relatable to everyone because it has like stuff that happens so commonly, not rarely. Like for example, this book over here, The Getaway, it's a vacation that went horribly wrong. Not horribly wrong, but wrong. Which is, it's relatable, come on. It's really common. In today's reading tip, let's talk about different forms of content. Explore different forms of content. You don't have to stick to written books only. Consider alternatives like newspapers, poems, articles, and short stories. If you have trouble reading, listen to audiobooks or podcasts. Thanks for being with us on the Leaders Are Readers show. Now it's time to explore. Remember, read fast, read smart, and love books.